Hello everyone, this is Ted with OAXRAY, and today is day 67 of our 100-day challenge. Can you believe we're on 67? We are heading towards the end. We're on the back 9. We're on the back half, right? 2/3 done. I'm so excited that we are here. I hope you guys have been sticking it out with me. Have you guys been sticking it out? Every day you've been with me, you've been doing these finds. How many finds have you found? Go below. Like, if all you're doing is scouting with me, how many items have you found in the last 67 days? Should be over 67, because if it takes me this long, I mean, you should be able to find as much as I do. But let's pull over here in the tools in the Lowe's department. I'm going to have to add a little bit more variety one of these days, but these are my favorite stores. Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Kohl's, TJ Maxx, BJ's. Those are my favorite stores. That's why we're always there. So, whenever you ask me, why is it that you always do these stores? What I'm going to say is, this is what I naturally do, right? So, I'm not going to, see what I used to do is I used to go to whatever store, right? And just do random videos on whatever store. But at this point, I'm just doing those items that I want to do because I know the categories. I don't know all the categories. I definitely do not understand, especially large items. Like, I've never sold the furniture and things like that, but, and I've never done too much clothing either. Like, the variations always scared me off, so there's just so many differences. And I'm like, man, this is difficult. But the thing about something difficult is that if a lot of people don't do it, then you generally make a lot of money at it. So it's like, if you pick something easy, everybody's doing it. That's where generally money is not. So think about something. Think about something logical and easy, like a job or, a business that's easy. Normally, doesn't take any skill. It's going to be pretty low priced, right? A low skill job. But we're trying to get our skills up. And not only us, like, if you think about this, right? So after the 100 days, you're going to be proficient enough to train a virtual assistant to do this for you. Right? So, or after 100 days, maybe you'll just save a lot of time and you only need to work, a few hours a week. Maybe you're retired. Maybe you're like, hey, I want to make an extra $1,000 a month. And OAXRAY can help you do that. But, it's up to you. You got to put the work in. I'm really curious how many retirees are like, I just need $1,000 and they're just watching these videos and they just, find 1 or 2 items a day, ship it in, and that's all they're doing. That's like cool. Like, you don't have to have a massive business. I know some people just like, hey, I got Social Security, but I need an extra $500,000, whatever it is. That's a lot of people who are here. Now, what am I doing? I'm scrolling down to the bottom of these pages. One thing I don't like about Lowe's is like how they load. Like, every time you scroll down, it loads some more. And then it just takes a little longer. They're just sending you the information kind of slow. So that's the only thing. So I'm scanning one more time. So I don't know if I showed you guys this, but if you look over here, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, that's wrong. We've already done that. I've looked at those. I think we did this one earlier. Yeah, I've seen all these. 69, 69, 130. Our discount today is going to be 15%. Why? Whenever I logged on, it gave me a 5% back on honey, and I have a bunch of these, but you can get Lowe's 10% off coupons all day. You can get those on Amazon. Cost you a couple bucks, won't cost you too much. Dang it. This is just the colors different. I'm just kind of going over through this and looking at the listings, making some calls. See, some things are just slightly different. Like if I go to Cobalt 50 piece. Is that a bad link? What happened? Lowe's. Let's see. That's super weird. That's weird. Where is that? 50 piece. I don't know if Lowe's has this. I'm not sure what happened to that link. The link broke or something. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. How much is it? Man. See, I like Cobalt. Cobalt is an exclusive brand you're never going to see, or at least so far I've never seen Amazon on it. Okay, $39.99, $39.29. There's 13 sellers, so it's likely you can sell it. I love Cobalt because you automatically know Amazon is very, very, very unlikely to come in on this item. 102 ratings, but it's been there for about 10 years. So it's probably getting about 10 ratings a year. Maybe it's selling 500 to 1,000 a year, maybe 2-3 a day, but it could be slower than that. It's kind of hard to know. 10,000, let's see, 1,000 a year. Depends on how often these get reviews. So popular items often will get reviews more than other items. So it's hard to know if the 1% ratio is going to work with Cobalt, or is it 2% or is it 3%. So what I mean is generally I count that every one rating gets about 100 sales in the past. And so since I know it's about 10 years old, opened 10 years ago, there's 100 ratings. It's probably doing about 10 a year. So 10 times 100 is 1,000. Probably selling about 1,000 a year, if we believe there's a 1%, rating on this. But depending on the item, the percentage can change. So don't know. But anyways, so I'm here. We've taken a lot of time looking at this, and I haven't even ran the profit. I don't know if we're gonna make money on this. Crud. Probably should have moved a little faster. But anyways, $39.99. It's gonna be cheap to send in 25 because you can fit a whole bunch of these in a box. Oh no! I gotta try something new. Boom. Where's my ASIN? That's what I need. My ASIN. ASIN. You know what ASIN stands for? Anybody? Amazon Stock Identification Number. Yep. Wasn't sure if I'd remember. Pop that up. Come over here to the revenue calculator. Pop this in here. Booyah. Where we at? 1.54 pounds. Item price. Where was item price at? $49.99? $39.99. I don't know if this has enough margin. Let's see. It's going to be cheap to ship, though. That's cheap as... Cheap. And I think we're going to get $3 off the 20, so it's going to be 17. Yeah, 17. Why are we going to get that off? Because we're going to get a 10% coupon. I never buy anything on Lowe's without a coupon. You have to. And you're also getting 5% back with my coupon. Now, I guess I could throw in my... what could I throw in? My credit card gives me another 1%. But I'm not even going to worry about it right now. Profit is... So let's look. So let's do a quick recap of everything we have here. Looks like Cobalt, 50-piece drill set. We are going to look to sell this for $39.99. To ship to Amazon cost 25 cents. The cost of the product is $17. You can see here on Lowe's.com, they have 20 in this store, so there's plenty. This thing is an item you can get for $5, but the sale ends. So, everything else looks good. I mean, the only thing I can think of is we can pull up the Keepa, see if that gives us any crazy information, but Amazon won't be in stock, or they shouldn't be in stock on this, because it's Lowe's branded. Oh man, that's great. So what this means is the price has always been higher than it is today, except for this short period in November. Oh, wait a minute, we have plenty of... Okay, most of the time it's above, right? So we see this $19.99, you add shipping, and it gets higher. Okay, so this looks good. $31.21. Looking on Amazon. And one of the things I like also is that it's not too much more expensive than the other ones. Okay, so $39.99 is a reasonable price. What I sometimes do is if I'm going to list something and let's say, I see a similar item at 16, right? Like this little tiny one at $16, and mine's going for 40. I know people are going to be price comparing. They're going to be shopping against each other. But when I scroll down here and I see other sets, these are similar name because I'm not going to just choose a cheap name, but 30, to $40 seems about reasonable. So that's what we're going to go with. But we're going to sell it for $39.99. $17 is our buy cost. How much is the return on investment? Let's see that really quickly. Return on investment on this item is 69%. I'm going to round up a little bit. 69%. So you're going to spend $17. You're going to get $11.65 back if, everything works out right there. And you're going to get a 70% margin. So that's what we're talking about. If you put $100 out there, you're going to get 170 back. 100 of your own money and 70 of the revenue generated from selling this item. So today's day 67. I hope you guys have learned something so far and have learned a lot so far. And I hope that by the end of this, you guys are in a much better place. You guys are making more money. You guys are using OAXRAY, sticking with us. Because all it takes is a little bit of work every day. You don't have to train for hours every day. Get online, scan a few items, find something. Scan until you find one thing. Let's say you're slower than me. I've been doing this for 6 years. Right? OAXRAY started in 2015. I know how to navigate better than you, probably. I've been selling on Amazon specifically for 10 years. Over 10, 12, since 2008. So is that 12, 13? 12, 13 something. So I think everyone here might see me running through this and saying, oh, Ted's doing it so fast. It's impossible. But what you need to do is you need to realize I've got 10 years in the game. I'm going to be fast than you. I'm going to know the sections to go to. Because even on something as simple as a Lowe's website, there are certain sections you should not be running OAXRAY on. Why? The lumber section? The lumber? You going to sell some lumber? You going to sell a dishwasher? You going to be in appliances? You going to be in home decor? Well, maybe you can do something in home decor. And maybe I'm wrong. And maybe selling this type of stuff is great. But what I'm saying is I found my niche and I know what I'm doing in the sections. So what you need to do is find yours, figure out what you're doing in the sections. Maybe washers and dryers and big stuff is what works because nobody's doing it, right? If you figure out a way to ship in washers, dryers, and these type of big items, you might have something for yourself. So don't just listen to me. Don't say, what would Ted do? No. I have a business. I have a certain amount of money. Depending on my margin I need, depending on all of this stuff is going to depend on what you buy. That's why I don't give recommendations. Should I buy this? I don't know. How much money do you have? If you have $500 and that's all you have, I'm going to tell you to buy something different than if you have 10,000. Because when you have 10,000, you got to put all 10,000 to work, and you're going to find less profitable deals. But if you only have $500, you can find the best, the premium profitable deals. You can say, I'm going to wait till the ROI is 200% when you have $500. But if you have $10,000 a month to spend, you're probably not going to find all 200% ROI items. The bigger you get, the more quick flip items you're going to find with 40, 50% margin, and you're going to flip them, and that's how you're going to make most of your money, likely. But that's about all I have, man. I love to talk to everyone and just get it all out there, really. Thank you guys very much. Have a great day and make some money using OAXRAY.
OAXRAY thanks you for being with us here today. Go below for OAXRAY.com/100 days to get your 100 days of OAXRAY for only $100. This is $1 a day. Normally it's $100 a month, but with this special promotion, you can follow along with this. You're going to make some money your first 100 days, and then you're going to be confident enough to move on to your next item to purchase after the 100 days. We want to keep this going. But this is just our jump off point. 100 days. Go right down below, OAXRAY.com/100 DAYS. And that's going to bring you to our page where we have 100 days for $100 use of OAXRAY. That's less than 1/3 of the normal cost. Use it, make some money, and follow along with OAXRAY.